Now, KCAU 9 News starts with your forecast first.
Good evening, Siouxland. I hope that you're having a nice Tuesday out there. We've seen sunny skies throughout the day. It was sort of cool outside this morning, but the afternoon has been warm as we look outside on the Wayne State College camera in northeast Nebraska. Temperatures are mainly in the 80s at this moment. It is currently 80 degrees in Cherokee, 81 in Ida Grove. The temperature stands at 84 degrees in Sioux City and Wayne. It's hotter as you work further west, currently close to 90 in Norfolk. Here's a look at our forecast overnight then. We do expect to keep those skies clear. 79 degrees at 7, 62 degrees at midnight, 55 for the morning low under clear conditions. As we approach the Labor Day holiday weekend, it'll get hotter outside. More in the 9 on 9 forecast coming up. KCAU 9 News at 6 starts right now.
We are Siouxland proud. This is KCAU 9 News at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Sophie Erber.
And I'm Tim Seaman. After early setbacks, there is progress on a new Woodbury County jail.
That project's still months away from completion, but the landscape on 28th Street is definitely changing. KCAU 9 News reporter Jason Toktagian joins us live from the project site for our top story at 6.
That's right, Tim and Sophie. We now know the new Woodbury County Jail is expected to be complete a year from today. But blink and you'll miss some of the new additions coming to the jail. Now, within a week to a week and a half, all of the jail building footings will be in the ground, leaving the door open to put walls up. Also, new jail cells are expected to be shipped from Atlanta into Sioux City by the end of October. Woodbury County Law Enforcement Authority Chair Ron Wick says seeing the jail come to life is a sight to see.
It has been a process, but it all has to be done and done correctly. And so the great part about this is that is all pretty much in place. And so now we're going to see that building start up, if you will. You can kind of see things going together, which we've been waiting for a long time.
The new jail will be capable of housing 448 prisoners. That's double the aging facility downtown. Now, just a couple of hours later, the Law Enforcement Authority met for their weekly meeting, and the agenda item that took center stage was related to an agreed payment that needed change. Last year, the agreed payment to the architectural and engineering firms exceeded $700,000. However, the original demand from the contractor would instead see a payment near $360,000. Chairman Ron Wick says the authority is now prepared to reach out to their insurance carriers to make a claim.
We have an agreement that is about half of what the original demand was from the contractor to actually do the extra work that had to be done. And today we approved paying the contractor. We will now go back after the engineering firm and the architectural firm to collect for the money that we had to pay the contractor.
Wick says as soon as a payment is made to the contractor, a claim will be made to begin the legal process. But for now, reporting live in Sioux City, Jason Toktagian, KCAU 9 News.
All right, thanks, Jason. A survey from the Iowa DNR is predicting a repeat of last year's good hunting for most of the state. The survey found that Iowa's pheasant population across the state is just under 20 birds per 30-mile route. The Northwest, West Central, and North Central regions in the state had the highest counts of pheasants. That is followed by the Northeast and Central regions. The Iowa DNR tonight says based on the results of this survey, hunters can expect to harvest between 300 and 400,000 roosters this year. That's similar to 2021, when hunters harvested the highest number of roosters in more than a decade. And another day of summer-like temperatures here in Siouxland. Let's check in with the expert Chief Meteorologist Scott Larson.
Thanks, Sophie. It rhymes with pheasant. It's been rather pleasant outside today. Kind of cool, though, this morning as temperatures were able to tumble into the 40s and 50s, including 50 degrees right here in Sioux City, 47 in Wayne, 46 in Sheldon, 50 in Denison. Of course, temperatures were able to fly up into the 80s this afternoon. Lots of sunshine above. 89 in Norfolk, 85 degrees Yankton and Sioux City, 81 in Cherokee. As we get closer to the Labor Day holiday weekend, it looks like temperatures will rise even higher. I'll share more in the 9 on 9 forecast coming up shortly. Tim?
All right, Scott, thanks much. Storm Lake residents are again being asked to approve a bond measure, this time for the second phase of a three-phase school building expansion project. The September 13th ballot measure targets early elementary needs and adds a new wing to the new early elementary school that opened in January. The space would be dedicated to first graders. Jeff Tollefson is the COO of the Storm Lake Community School District. He tells us that the school enrollment continues to grow and the district needs facilities that will meet the needs of that rising student population.
We still have capacity needs and our classrooms are very full, spread out in places that aren't classrooms at our current elementary and middle school buildings. So we face a need for space.
Well, that project totals just more than $9 million, but the school district won't need to raise its tax levy because other levies will be reduced, offsetting the difference. Coming up tonight at 10, KCAU 9 reporter Nick Wilson shares community reaction to that second phase of the project. Meanwhile, starting today, Iowans can request absentee ballots for the November general election. State law allows people to request those ballots 70 days before an election. County auditors are set to mail those ballots to those, but only those who have requested them starting October 19th, which is also the first day that Iowans can vote in person for that November 8th election. Request forms for those ballots are available on the Iowa Secretary of State's website.
A local event started up in hopes of bringing light to some smaller establishments in Sioux City. 10 local restaurants downtown are offering customers a cheaper set menu during lunch hour. Restaurant Week hopes to show off some local cuisine in hopes of bringing in new customers in the future. Pete Atachu, manager for Pete's Thai Kitchen, says last year he was approached for Restaurant Week, but he had to decline then.
We not have enough ingredients. We're not ready for the things. Our server did not know how to prepare or serving food. What the name of the food.
However, this year, after discussions with his wife, they decided to go for it and take part. Pete says he is now very excited for what this Restaurant Week will bring.
Well, Sioux City man is $10,000 richer after winning an Iowa lottery prize. Anthony Brzani cashed in his winning mega crossword scratch game. It's the 48th payout from the game's possible 76 winning prizes. He purchased that winning ticket at K&K Quick Corner on the Court Street here in Sioux City. Brzani claimed the prize just yesterday at the lottery headquarters in the regional office that's in Storm Lake. Well, children of a fallen U.S. soldier now have a place that they can call home.
How they were able to get a brand new house coming up.
And no big surprises in the upcoming forecast. A lot of sunshine will be with us, with high temperatures looking to hold in the upper 80s and low 90s. Some very small rain chances too. More in the 9 on 9 right after the break.
You're watching KCAU 9 News with Tim Seaman, Sophie Erber, Chief Meteorologist Scott Larson, and Sports Director Anthony Mitchell. This is KCAU 9 News at 6.